We have added a new action called Create Chat Completions by Web Search, meaning that we now have added the additional endpoints that allows us to use OpenAI and their web scraping capabilities. You can easily find this action by going towards an action block, go towards Add Item, Integrations, go with OpenAI, and then from here you can just press the Create Chat Completion by Web Search. This allows you to set up what we already have done. So let's take a look. I've set up a really simple flow asking for a question. Then OpenAI will web scrape the websites that you might define, or you can also let OpenAI just do a free web search instead. After, we will go with an AI response to see what OpenAI has generated for us. But let's take a look inside. Under the action itself, you can, of course, set up your system message. And for us, as a test, we have set the business data for this website. This is the link to our knowledge base. This allows us to let OpenAI only search our knowledge base for the answers. So as you can see, only use information you find on the above website and nothing else. Do not reference any other sources other than the information found on this website space. And I just added the same link yet again, and keep the replies short as possible. So we can actually do a few tests here instead of previewing the flow. We will do that shortly, but let's take a look at all the parameters. We can set the remember history to yes or no if you want to have context. You can enable the model of choice. If you leave it empty, it will go towards the GPT-4o mini search preview. You can set the web search context size. So if you set it to low, it will fetch less information and tries to provide the correct reply with it. You can also go with country, so location parameters in the web search. And you will need to use the 2-letter ISO country code of the user itself, right? So for example, if you are in the United States, your bot users as well, you only want to have search results for the US, for example. You can also have your region and city even to really hone in on the specific location of your bot users or your business. You can also have the time zone if you so like. And for the approximate location parameters for the web search, you will need to follow the time zones mentioned in this link. And that will be in this format. So for example, the country and then the region. So that would be Los Angeles. You can remove the citations and you can also set the max tokens, just like with regular chat completions and assistant completions. But let's try it out. So I have a test sentence here. Do you have WhatsApp bots? So let's see if it can reply based on the information that can be found on this link. So let's do a test request. And it only takes just a couple of seconds, about 6 to 12 seconds to do a decent web search. As you can see, yes, UChat offers WhatsApp bot integration. You can connect your WhatsApp number through providers like Meta Cloud API, Combot, 360 Dialog, or Twilio. And a really short description, but it also provides the source. And as you can see, if we go towards the source in question, it also adds its own UTM parameter of the search. But if we go towards the source, then we should see the exact same page that OpenAI have found and fetch the information from. Let's do one other test. If we take a look at the knowledge base, let's just go with tickets, for example. So let's see if it can provide information about the tickets. So let's ask the question, what kind of feature does tickets contain? So let's go with this question and let's test the request to see if it only pulls in the information from the knowledge base. So if we take a look on this end, and we're going towards the tickets itself, then it should only provide the information found here. So let's take a look. You can see that from all the resource materials, as you can see here, It's all from the UChat knowledge base. As you can see, the UKB stands for UChat knowledge base. So that's a really, really good way of having a web search based on your business data. You can also do it on a regular website where it will search through the main domain and the corresponding pages, as long as you set up really valid parameters inside the system message.